offensive linemen, we're looking at a freak out there today.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Figueroa. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. The Monarchs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And a lot of focus on the tight end position in this game. Both teams have an elite guy they use in various ways to torment a defense.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if any position has really grown more than the tight end in college football in recent years. The days of just being a blocker are over. And these two guys can do it at a very high level. They can catch the ball, they can run in space, and they're outstanding.
Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
He'll hand it off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here for this offense.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Scanning the field, it's Figueroa. Sacked on heavy pressure there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pressure gets to him again. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. First and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Offense makes their way on the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Grab behind the line. It's Woods. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back with that costly error here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They'll run it to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense.
He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. Hold it. Open. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. punter onto the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. Trying to create here on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to pass here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to pass. It's Figueroa. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. The punt team making their way on the field. And the coverage team able to bring him down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Monarchs line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the Monarchs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs. And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner is brought down to start with the next drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play.
2nd down coming up.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw. It's Figueroa. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Important second down play coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. To throw, it's Figueroa. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down he goes, a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Figueroa. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Now in 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt head's out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust it? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Huge play. They finally get him down, but he's all the way up to midfield. Now they can open up the playbook. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get it down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Has the first down and more. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Inside the 35 now. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Monarchs are on the move here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Heading left after the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you're doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Okay,
The
ready?
Monarchs will have first and 10 here.
L 55 weak. Unlock.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Aiming for the end zone. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward. It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop.
Touchdown, Monarchs. And the beatdown continues.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Back to pass. It's Figueroa. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. To throw, it's Figueroa. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. He knocks this one right through. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Gain of 24.
So just one play, they're just shy of midfield now. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Monarchs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. 2nd down coming up.
Looking to throw. It's Figueroa. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here to prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. As the 1st down is still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Stiff arms the man. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. And it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Dropping back, it's Figueroa. They pressure him and sack him, and they tackled inside the 10.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that.
And the result is going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation